You are going to be a wolf, be the biggest and strongest of the pack. Death is better than a life of shame. There is nothing noble in being superior to your people. The true nobility is in being superior to your old self. Especially if you're in your 20s or 18 or teens, whatever. And you are a little confused or disoriented. These 12 lessons from ancient Vikings will stay with you for the rest of your life. It made you get comfortable, friend, and look for something to write down. So that you always have these lessons in your life. The Vikings were considered the most savage and bloodthirsty warriors. Did not hesitate to risk their own lives raiding and looting to gain wealth and prestige. The Vikings, in the eyes of their victims, were true demons. Hence they represented them with horns on war helmets, although they never actually wore these behaviors on their helmets. Regardless of who were the good guys and who were the bad guys. In these ancient battles, we can draw valuable lessons from the Viking warriors of the cult of war that they professed and in general of the Nordic culture. Lesson 1. Embrace death. If instead of fearing death, you accept it with open arms, you will be able to explore the world without fear and gain more experience in life. If death is welcome, there are no limits to what you can achieve. We are human and we have death and also unknown scenarios, rulings and judgments. But if we manage to overcome these fears, life begins right there, at the end of our comfort zone. Lesson 2. Be a good leader. Vikings were a warrior culture and noted for their leadership. Being a good leader implies being an example to follow, and making decisions and being fair with the rest. Lesson 3. Do what others dare not do. The Vikings were an ambitious people. That insatiable desire to get more, added to a daring attitude towards life, they allowed the Viking people to carry out and live adventures that other peoples did not dare, not even, to conceive. While many peoples focused on following in the ancestral footsteps by simply keeping their customs in his place of birth. Lesson 4. Physical and mental resistance at the same time. But physical resistance is not the only thing necessary to face the challenges that are presented to us. Mental energy is also basic. The physical toughness of the Vikings is unquestionable. Lesson 5. Never do two things at once. This lesson can be summarized by the term, simplify. We live in a few days in which it is increasingly difficult to concentrate on one thing at a time. We live with an infinite number of stimuli and many times we are carrying out several tasks at the same time. Lesson 6. The destiny of man is sealed. The Vikings believed in the existence of divinities, the Norns, who wove the destiny of all men. Therefore, they considered that no one had the power to change or control how and when they would die. That's why there was little point in worrying about these issues. Lesson 7. For nothing in the world stop chasing your dreams. Chasing your own dreams will make you not feel lost and have a goal that reach. For this it is necessary to have ambition, but, in our time, many times, ambition is considered selfish value. The Vikings had the ambition to be rich, to conquer new lands and above all, to get recognition can also be good, they can be to do good to society. Lesson 8. Loves freedom and independence. Viking culture was known for its love of freedom and independence. In life, it is important to have the freedom to make our own decisions and live according to our values and principles. Lesson 9. Honor above all. Northmen had a great sense of honor. They were very careful to behave according to the social and moral norms that were considered appropriate in their time. Some of these social norms are obviously too wild for today's times, but others, such as the sense of duty, virtue, merit, heroism, reputation and keeping one's word, among others, are perfectly current values to apply. Lesson 10. Have a bigger vision than you. Having some ambition for oneself, one's family or one's employees is healthy for the mind. You always have to think beyond see and not settle. Lesson 11. Be prepared for any situation. Anticipating the opponent's movement is crucial and can save us from delicate moments in our daily lives. Lesson 12. Inspire others by doing the impossible. As I said before, for the Vikings, the destination is already set. Why not sacrifice everything for a dream? So, never lose, no matter how far and impossible they may seem, for this the Vikings have come to so much. And this video is here, and I hope you have written down and remembered so that these lessons will accompany you for the rest of your life. And subscribe for more interesting videos like this one, and I hope you found it useful. See you next time.